Let's have a look at Israel-Gaza latest news briefing. Israel offers to evacuate babies from war zone hospital. Netanyahu sets condition for ceasefire. Israel's military says it will help evacuate babies from Al-Shifa hospital, which a surgeon has described as a war zone. Meanwhile, Israel's prime minister has appeared to set a condition for a ceasefire to be considered. Hamas must release all hostages. Israel-Gaza latest. Israel offers to evacuate babies from war zone hospital. Netanyahu sets condition for ceasefire. Israel's military says it will help evacuate babies from Al-Shifa hospital, which a surgeon has described as a war zone. Meanwhile, Israel's prime minister has appeared to set a condition for a ceasefire to be considered. Hamas must release all hostages. Civilians wounded by anti-tank missile near Lebanese border. Israel's military says civilians have been wounded by an anti-tank missile near the Lebanese border, according to the Israel Defense Forces, DF. Troops are retaliating with artillery fire, it said. Terrorists launched anti-tank missiles at the Dibaf area a short time ago. Several civilians were injured as a result of the shooting. IDF says it is enabling evacuation routes from 3 hospitals in Gaza. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, has said it is enabling evacuation routes from 3 hospitals in northern Gaza to allow civilians to move to the south of the region. In a statement, the military said the routes would be set up from Al-Shifa, Tease, and Nasser hospitals following repeated calls by the IDF to Gazan residents to evacuate. The IDF is enabling a passage from the Shifa, Tease, and Nasser hospitals in the northern Gaza Strip and opened an additional passage to enable the civilian population to evacuate southwards for their safety, it said. The IDF shared this image, showing the path from Gaza's biggest hospital. Al-Wada street troops secured the passage, which allows people to leave on foot and by ambulances, it added. Sky News has not seen any evidence of this action as yet. The IDF also repeated its claim that Hamas is using civilian structures including hospitals for its terrorist activity. The militant group has denied this accusation on several occasions. Israel has repeatedly urged people in northern Gaza to evacuate to the south as its ground operations continue. However, areas in the south have continued to come under many attacks, which Hamas claims have been carried out by Israel. Israel has said it is striking militant targets across central and southern Gaza as well, often killing civilians in the process. Al-Quds Hospital now out of service after running out of fuel and power. Al-Quds Hospital in Gaza is now out of service after running out of fuel and power, the Palestinian Red Crescent Society, PRCS, says. It comes after the facility, located in the Tal al-Hama neighborhood and run by the PRCS, said it was forced to stop most services to ration fuel use and ensure a minimum level of services the coming days. On Wednesday, PRCS deeply regrets reaching this critical point despite efforts to prevent it, it said in a statement. Repeated appeals for urgent international assistance, given the week-long siege and a 5-day communication and internet blackout, have been unsuccessful. The hospital has been left to fend for itself under ongoing Israeli bombardment, posing severe risks to the medical staff, patients, and displaced civilians. It warned the humanitarian crisis in the region has worsened dramatically and Israeli forces have intensified their presence. As a result, the north and the south have been separated, preventing ambulances. Please subscribe for upcoming news updates around the world.